Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we saw how inconsistency creates emotional intensity through contrast. Now we move further, because intensity does not stay neutral. When it rises and falls, something else begins to form. And here's the question guiding this lesson. Why do moments of strong emotion create attachment even when they are not stable? Not all moments feel the same. Some moments stand out. A strong connection, a meaningful conversation, a sudden shift in attention. These are emotional spikes. They feel different from the rest, more noticeable, more memorable. The mind does not remember everything equally. It remembers what feels intense. A single strong moment can stay longer than many neutral ones. And because of that, these moments begin to define how the interaction is perceived. Now look at what happens after a strong moment. There is a gap, a return to normal, or even absence. And that gap creates contrast. You notice the difference. You remember the peak, and your attention returns to it. When something feels strong, you begin to look for it again. Not consciously at first, but your attention moves toward the possibility of another spike. And that movement creates attachment, not to the person, but to the experience of the peak. Compare two situations. One is steady and consistent. The other includes moments of strong emotion. The second one feels more meaningful, more important, even if it is less stable, because the peaks shape the overall perception. You see this across contexts. In relationships, a few strong moments can outweigh long periods of stability. In communication, one intense interaction can define how someone is remembered. In social dynamics, emotional highs become reference points. In each case, peaks create attachment. So return to the question, why do emotional spikes create attachment? Over the next few days, notice what stands out in your memory. Not what is constant, but what feels intense. What creates a shift? Because attachment often forms around those moments, not around stability. In the next lesson, we move into something even more revealing, how this attachment turns into a need to repeat the experience.